peace and greetings from the Earth's core. I am Master China, Royal Conditioner, Personal Guardian, and the Damu elected to the Young Lord Tahanzu. All praise is due to the Creator and his selection of the Young Lord to serve as their conductor to bring forth the seeds of evolution. As for you brainless, mindless fools who chose to be foes in the face of a master as he traveled the road to completion, I say to you and yours, peace.
Magus Journal, Day of the Gathering. The dark sun burns high as I approach the high grounds. I've placed sight on my companions. The ray of the Damu shines on Master China, Royal Conditioner, and founder of the Monks, School of Scientific Combat, a master of form. The ray of the Groove Tweaker shines on Ultraman, Lord of the Beat Assassins, Elder of Education, and Breakbeat Expeditionist. The ray of the Doodat Scientist shines on DJ Mate, Master of all things electronic, Lord of the Soul Cats, Frequency Specialist. The ray of the Rhythm Antenna lies beaming, waiting for one to step into the light. As I stand within the beam of the Zone Welder, I am recognized as Brother J, Bible Magus. My expertise is zone craftsmanship and spirit conduction. And last but not least, verbalization.
Time to go for a ride, people. It's time to go seek that which was lost. Millenniums before there was any Christians, Muslims, and Jews. It's time to go back to the pyramids. It's time to go back to the pyramids. No projects. Back when black people were free. When there was no such thing as a nigger. When we formed mathematics, philosophy, medicine, astrology, astronomy, back before we were made to bow down to other people's cultures and gods. It's time to resurrect. It's time to become God. No more beast. No more layman. It's time to become an upright man. But how can this be? How can this happen? First of all, we must regain their culture. Because your culture defines your God. And black people today have no culture of their own. They assimilate into everybody else's. Therefore, they have everybody else's gods. Therefore, they have no God at all. But we have arrived at a destination. Let the school begin. Peace.
Welcome to the show. This is the Son of Chaos coming live and direct from Dayton, Ohio. This is going to be unlike anything I believe you've ever seen on DATV, Dayton Access. I've seen a lot of church programs, and I've seen a lot of mainstreamism and conformity in the programs that have been on Dayton Access as well as the media. So I said to myself, me being the man that I am, due to the fact that I'm harassed on regular occasions by so-called religious folk, especially black Christian religious folk, I basically thought I'd do something that wasn't mainstream, it wasn't conformist. The biggest problem that I have with so-called black Christian religious folk are, should I say, their ignorance of other things. They condemn things that they don't basically have any knowledge about. And through this program, I'm going to hope to show and prove to most of you that the very things that you call satanic, pagan, or anti-God are incorporated in your very religion. Yes, in your religion. I'm going to try and show you that your basic theology or dogma is not original. It's been around thousands of years before the first Jew or Jesus or whoever claims the founder of your religion even stepped on the scene. That's what I hope to show and prove tonight. And I'm going to start with this little symbol right here. Bam. There it is. It's called the obelisk. You know it as a church steeple. Standing tall and erect on your church. None of you have ever asked or bothered to ask, what is it doing on the church? What does it mean? What does it signify? You've never asked your pastor, your moms, your pops, no one. You just basically go with the flow as usual and don't know what's going on. That is a symbol of resurrective power. It comes from Egypt. It's a symbol of Osiris or Amun-Ra. Because basically it's a phallic symbol, the penis, okay? And for you to really, truly understand what I'm saying, you have to thoroughly explore Egyptian folklore mythology, okay? But I'll give you a quick overview. The man or the god man or the god Osiris was killed by his brother Set Typhon according to Egyptian folklore. And upon his brother killing him, he chopped him up into 14 pieces and distributed him around the world. Now, Osiris's wife, who is Isis, attempted to find all the pieces of her husband and put them back together so she could resurrect him. But she missed one piece of it. She couldn't find one piece. That was the penis or the phallus. So she fashioned one of gold or silver. I'm not necessarily sure. I believe it was gold. And through that phallus that she made with gold, she got impregnated immaculately with a child. His name was Horus. And the father, who is Osiris, did resurrect through the son, who was Horus. Okay? And this predates Christianity by 2,000, 3,000, some say even 5,000 years. Okay? And the obelisk, which is what you see on top of your church, is Egyptian. It's symbolic of the resurrective power of the Son of God. So it will only be natural for you to, of course, steal from somebody else's religion and incorporate it into your own and say that it's your own. But many of you didn't know that. You get what I'm saying? You probably don't. It takes years and years of study to understand what you're dealing with here. Do you see? Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to take a ride. We're going to go downtown. We're going to check out what a real obelisk looks like. Because they got a couple downtown. They go ahead and the power elites kind of tease you with it, put it out there for you to see, but you don't have any idea what it's supposed to mean. And have you ever been to Washington, D.C.? The Washington Monument? The big, tall, white, pointy thing standing erect? erection, penis, phallus. Yeah, standing real tall, 555 feet high. Yes, that's an obelisk. Some call it Cleopatra's Needle. It's a sundial. All kinds of good stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and go downtown. Well, did you see him? I think the last one was on Monument in Maine, the last two. Those are the most recent additions to the obelisk collection in Dayton, Ohio, or downtown Dayton. Yeah. And, oh, by the way, there's another one. Yeah. Another steeple, which is an obelisk, or a symbol of resurrective power, which predates Christianity by 5 or 6 millenniums. And yeah, you walk past it every day, and for some strange reason, you don't want to question what's it for? Is it for decoration, or what is it? I'll tell you what, go ahead and ask your pastor, and ask him, what does it signify? Where did it come from? And all those enlightening questions, and see what kind of answer he gives you. If the answer that he gives you is to your satisfaction, then so be it. But at least you made an attempt to educate yourself. And then when you start talking about paganism and how your religion is better, or how you are saved and everybody else is damned, you'll know better. Because I'm going to show and prove to you tonight that this is Egyptian, and that everything that you have in your religion is borrowed from Egypt and other, should I say, ancient religions. I'm about to get up out of here though. It's kind of windy. I don't know if y'all can